Welcome to the Love Below, you guys. Here we are again with this Corona Chronicles. I have with me Nick Carthan.
Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here. Heard a lot about the show. I can't wait to get it started.
Well, what's going on over there on the West Coast? You guys, I done fucked up the time for the show today. But it's okay. We all make mistakes in these streets.
Listen, you know what? I'm learning through the internet that there's more than just the East and West Coast. Like I did a show with someone from Chicago, and it was like, I'm not too of Eastern, okay? We in the middle. I'm like, well, you know what? Y'all really don't count right now. You know, y'all time zones don't count. You know what I'm saying? So it's a big time difference, man. It's everything's confusing because we all going to bed different times.
Yeah.
Now, so when we get back to work, our bosses better understand. Like, he's like, why are you late? I'm like, listen, I'm coming off of a hard period in my life. All right. I'm going to bed at 5. You got to give me some time to get used to these times. So
yeah, so the coronavirus is definitely changing a lot of things across the board, including people's sleep pattern, eating pattern, exercise, all those things. Have you been directly affected by the virus with your daily routine?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know what? In the beginning, man, 'cause I'm a personal trainer too. I do comedy, I do personal training. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I was like, the hell working out. Like I worked out like hard for like 1 week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Had the Rocky music on in the background. Then after that, I'm like, man, it's not the same. It's not the same as being in the gym. So I just been snacking, drinking, and just living. It's like I'm on a resort 24
right.
hours, 7 days a week right now. I'm just in the house. Me and my lady just, finding new places in the house to make romantic. So it's just like, and then not only that, like just now, back in the day when you were young and you were told if you had to stay in the house, like you was on punishment.
Right.
Now as a grown man, we just like on government punishment right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, most definitely.
And when we see kids outside, I'm like, oh, I'm telling. Like, why y'all outside? What?
All the people.
Yeah.
So with you and your lady quarantining and you guys are now finding these new places in the house to be romantic, has that been fun? Finding some new spots to kind of shake it up?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been getting raped. All right.
Kudos
literally,
to your girl.
Like she, like I don't know who wearing the big boy pants right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like it's to the point where I feel like you ever set it off when a dude was like, I need the money, Nate. He was. I'm just on the bed, just like she just taking advantage of me 7 days a week. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, because when you were young, you wanted it so bad. Now I'm just like, I want it, but I'm like, man, like this sex appetite, like Jesus Christ.
All right, girl, go and get it, girl, go and get it.
She get it. She's taking it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I understand. If I were in the house with somebody and I wanted to do it like that, oh, please. And when I get finished, I'll let you take it now because I'm going to get some more, goddammit. That's what we do. We feed you good. Okay, make sure you got your energy up. And then we take all of it. That's it.
Nah, she giving me fruit cups. She's like, hey, look, you better charge up. Give me a little pineapple fruit cup. Eat that. One time I told her I was tired. She gave the fruit cup. She said, eat that. Hurry up. Come on. I felt like Ray. Remember in the beginning of Ray when the girl, he was like, where's my contract at? She's like, I'm going to send you some of this brown sugar. He took a cup of water and was like, oh.
So do you think that's going to change after the pandemic is over? Do you think that will change?
Well, I mean, of course, it's definitely, it's not going to be as much because, she's a comic as well. So our sex life really, she'll go out on the road on Thursday and come back Monday, and right away when she came back, I'm just come in, like before she even get in the door, Mm-hmm. Now it's just, it's every day. When the pandemic is done, things will definitely change. She'll be back to her program. I'll be back to mine. But the best thing that happened from this is we've become closer. You know, we're scheduled to get married at the end of the year. Between you and I, don't ask me the date because I want to get in trouble. You know, you don't get in trouble.
It's okay.
I know it's sometime at the end of the year.
Look, just show up and look good. You be all right.
So we look good, but we become the best of friends. Like I know a lot of people, I hear a lot of negative talk on the internet about people saying a lot of divorces, a lot of breakups, but I can honestly say we've become close. Like, you know, we've done activities together. She's been supporting me. I had a one-man show I did online. She helped me put it together. You know, I helped her do her stuff, man. And we watching movies together every day. You know, we're just like critics to the movies. But so, I mean, I can't complain, man. You know, we've been getting closer. So this letting me know this the person that I really want to be with, because a pandemic will let you know.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Well, that is fantastic, though. And I think we can call that a success story, because you're right. There are a lot of people who at the end of this are not going to want to be together anymore. But for the people like you who, you know, have that solid foundation, and then now you're reinforcing it. It's a beautiful thing, man. That's a beautiful thing. I'm happy for you guys.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So what is most important about sex to you?
Well, what do you mean, like more important? Like what having it, the art of it?
No, so I mean, this really is just, I guess, your personal opinion about what's most important. So everybody has something different that I guess what really matters when it comes to sex, or maybe the level of importance of it or in their life, or what it represents. Things of that nature. Some people could say, you know, what's most important might be just the nut. Some could say it could be the communication. Some could say it could be, you know, the intimacy. It's really just your own perspective on what do you think is most important about sex overall, or just what is most important about it to you?
Well, it's all three of those things you said. Well, you know what's so funny? As you grow, like I said this not too long ago, you know, when you're in your 20s, I don't care what anybody says from a man's standpoint, it's just a nut when you're in your 20s. You know what I'm saying? It's just to let one off. Or as a man, it's a sport of, like, I know people are like, oh my God, but it's the truth. I'm being honest. Like, as a man, when I was in my 20s, it was just to say I did it. You know, just to say I did it. You know, as you get older, it does become about the intimacy. You know, my lady, it's more about the connection and the energy, you know, that's shared between the both of us, you know. So good that when we get into arguments and I leave the house, I'll be like, I ain't talking to her no more. I come right back, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we love each other. It's about the connection, you know. It comes with the maturity, you know. You know, I know for me, I've matured a lot, you know. A long time ago, like I said, it was just about, let me see which one I can get. I gotta get this one. Now I gotta get that one. You know, coming off of a divorce and getting back into single streaks again, and just seeing like, man, there ain't shit out here. You know, there's really nothing out here. You know, saying, man, like, you know, because you know when I was married, I always used to think like, man, I'm missing out on a lot. And then when I was single, I see I wasn't missing out a lot on shit. You know, and I see that the times have changed. It went from communication to trying to make love with emojis, you know, and texting emojis and stuff like that. And nobody wants to talk on the phone. And, you know, like I was messing with one chick one time. This girl, you know, we woke up in the morning. I was like, hey, we're going to eat. You know, I'm giving her the hint, like maybe she'll make something. And she's like, well, why don't we order out? You know, and that's a big no-no for me. You know, I just, so it's about connection, intimacy, you know, energy. Not trying to sound whack. You looking in that person's eyes. You looking in that person's eyes, and y'all are just amazed to be there together, and you know, not wanting to get out the bed and leave as soon as you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my lady, when I'm done, she ain't getting out the bed. I ain't getting out the bed. We knocked out 4 to 5 hours straight.
I know that's right. I know that's right. Nick's over there knocking it down, you guys. Say, I'm finishing the job.
Sometimes I'm knocking it down, and sometimes she's knocking me down. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, so have you noticed a change as far as your comedy? Have you found that the coronavirus has been a challenge to your talent?
You know what? The coronavirus is the gift of the curse. I'll say the curse is, you know, coming from, you know, I came from New York to LA to do stand-up comedy. And I think I came out here a little too early. You know, I wasn't really ready yet. I was becoming really good in New York, but I left New York a year coming to LA where it's limited comedy space. As time went by, you know, I developed, I learned, I had a couple of mentors around the way come and help me out. And I can honestly say when I started coming into my own with the comedy, the coronavirus came. And, you know, I felt, for me, I was on a run and the coronavirus hit, and it's like, I looked at it like, man, but now I'm looking at it as if it's a gift because I've been able to sit down and come up with stories and more material. And I'm not talking about coronavirus material because, you know, when comedy starts back, it's going to be over 15,000 coronavirus jokes, you know.
Right,
I'm talking about, yeah, so be ready for that first wave, you know.
Right.
But no, just so much new stories and coming on the internet and developing my show. Like, you know, before the coronavirus hit, I had the Black Jelly Bean show, as you know, and I can't do that show because I can't be around anyone. So, you know, because I'm following the rules, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like me and you are doing.
I'm in my dining room, living the dream.
You know what I'm saying? And I love that, to see that. And that go to show, like, I came up with another show online called the Hypothetical Question Show that I do in the daytime. And I'm, you know, building a muscle and getting strong and coming up with new ideas. I produced a one-man show that was yesterday called Curious Red Flags and Nick Carthan. And these are things that I would have never did if the coronavirus never would have hit. Mm-hmm. And now it's like, when this is done, I got things I can sell and things I can push and ideas I can do. So it's like, this virus is teaching you right now how to be self-efficient. Like, basically, you know, like I said, I'm online with a bunch of big name comedians, met a lot of my mentors, even being online with you right now, you know, doing the Zoom with you. And I'm sitting here, I'm getting gems from each person. And it's like, you know, us as entertainers, we wait around and like, man, this person didn't put me on. This person didn't do this and this didn't do that. If this coronavirus ain't teach you nothing, you got to do for yourself. You got to be your DJ. You got to be your producer. You got to be your editor. You got to be your light man. You got to be your cameraman. You got to be everything. So when you come out, don't come out like an invalid and be like, I don't know what to do. No, I know what to do when this time is out. You know, I done turned this room into first of all, it's always like this. For the one-man show, I turned it into a stage act with a red backdrop and all of that stuff. So not to be long-winded, it's just it's just teaching me to be self-efficient and how to market myself and build a brand and put, you know, get more followers and a new audience, you know, so.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. So I'm here for it. I know that a lot of comedians are hurting financially, you know what I mean, behind what's going on. But at the same time, these creative minds are working. And I applaud all of the creativity that's coming behind it, all the new podcasts, the new shows, people, you know, who have never worked together now working together and are building something that I feel like is sustainable. So, you know, kudos to you guys who, you know, are doing some extra. You know, I tip my hat to you all. So I know it's hard. I'm eager to get back to things, you know what I mean? Like, I am normally in a comedy club, maybe about three weeks out, 3 days out the week. And you know, I'm always at shows, and I miss being able to interact. I miss being able to have that face to face and just catch that vibe, you know what I mean? So I miss that aspect of it. But at the same time, had this not happened, I would have never learned how to really hone in on being able to do this at home. I would have never tried to do the Zoom or anything else. Because it wasn't even on my radar. So, you know, I'm glad that I still have my platform and I'm still, you know, I'm able to share. So, you know, I get you on the blessing and the curse. It's definitely.
You know, and we gotta know too, as comics, that comedy will, first of all, when this thing is done, comedy won't be the same for a while, because you got to only imagine with the coronavirus, how many germaphobes is going to be when this is done. We don't even know how life's going to be after this. We don't know, because right now, I don't know what the hell's going on in the world because our president doesn't know. So I don't know what's going on, but I can only imagine. It's the first time in history that, a president ain't giving us information that we need to know. Like, I see governors on the news in every different state. You got one governor, we're not opening shit. I don't care what the president said. Then you got one governor that's like, we're letting everybody outside. One person in Vegas is like, well, we'll let everybody outside and be test subjects. So it's like, I mean, it's to the point where, how do you, no one knows when we're going to come.
Trust.
Who do you know who to trust?
Mm-hmm.
How do y'all know when we can come outside? We're fighting something we can't see.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew it was real for me when I was watching the basketball game. This is the NBA season was shut down. Like, I was like, what? This is real. That's how sad it was. I was like, man, this is real. So, when we do come back outside, which we will, and I do believe, not knowing when, not giving no time, I want everybody watching this show of yours. They're like, Nick said, what I'm saying? That's how bad it is now. Everybody looking for answers out of anywhere. When we come back, social distancing, comedy clubs might not be the same amount of numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Comedians, I can only imagine comedy clubs are going to be going after the big name comedians first to make their money back and all, so it's going to be a big change, and that's why I said what you're doing right now and what I'm doing, this is what's going to get us booked. This is what's going to get us booked. People want to see us because they're going to look, they're going to be like, girl, the girl with the low below. Yeah, right. We want her. We want to see her at the show. Now you're going to be able to sell your own tickets. You might be able, Zoom might be the new way to do stand-up comedy. I saw a show the other day where somebody was on Zoom just like this. Mm-hmm. And it was like 500, like 150 people watching.
Oh, yeah.
So you might go to the comedy club, the comedy club might Zoom you to an audience full of people, and you still might get paid the same way. So, like I said, we don't know how comedy is going to be, so the best thing to do is what we're doing right now.
Right, most definitely. Most definitely. So one thing that I have enjoyed on social media has been you and my homeboy, Marshall Brandon. Y'all be making me laugh. Y'all had me dying laughing the other day, quoting the rap lyrics. Oh my gosh. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
I do hope to see that grow. I do try to share you guys stuff all the time. So I'm enjoying it. Hopefully, once things get back, people will still, be entertained and still have those conversations and still have those lives and, all these other things. Hope so. Most definitely. So you want to tell everybody how they can follow you?
Oh, you can follow me at Nick_Carthan. That's NICK. The minus sign that's on the bottom, _ CARTHAN. Facebook fan page, Nick Carthan World. Or you can find me at Nick Carthan on YouTube.
All right, Nick Carthan. So, since you said you were just starting to come into your own at the beginning of this, now at the end of this, I want these jokes to be some fire, okay? Just no pressure.
No, listen. I'm gonna do my best. I hopefully look forward to working with you and getting you on my show as well. I'll definitely love to have you on my show. Like I said, I heard good things about you from Marshall. And it was funny, it's funny how life works, because he was telling me about you the whole time you were first of all, I didn't even know, do you have 2 Instagram pages?
I have a personal one and a professional one, yes.
The person that linked us, is that you or is that someone else?
That's my homegirl, Rayshawn.
Okay. See, that's when the confusion went, because I'm like, wait a minute. So, okay.
But not now the same person. Not all Black people look alike, Nick.
No, you know what it is? Yo, a lot of people, right? It's going to sound crazy. There's a lot of people that make other pages. So I'm like, wait, did she court me through another page because of this page right here? So, but I feel like, but yeah, he told me about the show. So one day I hit him up. He was like, you know, Marshall's like, Nick, I told you that's the girl. I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, man, and now you're telling me about that from before. So yeah, I definitely want to get you on the show. That's my word. I'll definitely have you on the show so we can have some fun. I definitely look forward to working with you. And thank you for having me on your show. I'm happy to be a part of it.
Thank you so much. So real quick, that was my homegirl, Rayshawn. She is a comedy photographer, entertainment photographer, just photographer for everything, but she does a lot of work in the comedy realm and the shows. She's been hosting. So that's my homegirl. Shout out to her because she's always good for linking me up with dope ass comedians. Appreciate her. But no, we not say Negra.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her too. She hit me up and I was like, I said, didn't I just talk? I could have sworn it's 2 pages. Oh, okay. All right, I see what's going on here. You know, but no, she's cool. She supports me a lot. She's always on the live, but the Full Disclosure Show. She supports a lot of the stuff that I do online. So I appreciate her linking us too, because like I said, we're definitely gonna do some stuff together as well. So I can't wait.
All right, no doubt. So thank you so much for being on the Love Below. You guys stay tuned. There's more Corona Chronicles coming, more dope ass comedians. Keep your smiles up, you guys. Peace, man.
Peace.